why on earth did David Cameron spend so much on foreign aid? He could have ploughed that money into defence. So you did have choices back then. Many people criticised him for putting so much into foreign aid. He did that, arguably, at the expense of our own defences.
Well, I mean, look, as you say, we can debate the past as long as we want to. I think the key thing is we did have to take some very, very difficult decisions at the time. I also think in the international situation we were in, there was also a bit more of a consensus, and not everyone would have agreed with this at the time, that aid was an important way of helping to improve our security by investing in countries becoming less unstable abroad, etc.
Didn't really work, though, did it?
Like of the nation-to-nation military. Let me finish, Gillian. There was less of the nation-to-nation military threat that we now face today. It's a very serious threat. That doesn't mean I wish we hadn't spent more of the time, but we had to make those difficult decisions. And as I say, but the real test here is that you spend according to the threat you face. And in 2019, with the threat picture starting to deteriorate, we increased spending, the biggest sustained increase since the Cold War, to 2.3%. 2.3%, actually significantly more than a lot of other NATO countries. But look, we got to election. If you want to measure, do we think, how much do we think defence spending should go up by? Are we true to our word? Well, we're still at the general election with a plan to increase again to 2.5%, funded by reducing the size of the civil service. But I think how I would summarise it is this: that basically, since the Second World War, defence spending has been falling, particularly since the end of the Cold War. We thought we were in a new era of peace. That's clearly not the case anymore, and so spending is starting to go back up again, and it has to, and we have to be open with the country about that. And the letter from Kemi Badenoch today makes clear we as a party are willing to be serious and face up to the difficult decisions you've got to make if you're going to find the money to significantly increase defence spending, as we have to deliver security for our country.
We could summarise by saying that defence spending has gone down as the state has got larger under both Labour and Conservative successive governments.